よってらっしゃい、見てらっしゃい。闇芝居の時間でーす。lanjut sorry guys. Selamat siang semuanya, selamat siang, selamat malam, selamat sore. Itu udah sore. Suara aku nggak ada, oke, nice. That's good, not good, that's obey me, let's obey it. Test. Ah, gini aja lah. Oke, welcome. Pas itu malah internet mati pula, lagi enak story. Salah aku. Udah pencet kayak. Oh iya, sampai sini betul.
Miss Frolova, mind sharing the story behind that piece you conducted?
Suara ini ya kedengeran nggak sih?
I hear there's been some talk about some ancient forbidden compositions discovered recently. supposedly written by a musician who shared your name. Wouldn't you know? There are all sorts of strange rumors about those pieces. Word is, so.
Masalah ini aku nggak butuh dia. Aku udah ngomong sama ini juga.
The music you conducted was sensational. Oh, it was so graceful and ethereal. Oh, every note was pure magic, striking deep into the soul. Thank you.
Itu udah, jadi aku skip. Pengen lihat ini. Apa sih itu udah sampai sini tapi internet mati tiba-tiba, jadi connection loss anjir.
You didn't clap.
Perhaps a silent mourning is more suitable for such a depressing piece.
You're the first to say you found sorrow in it.
So, what were you mourning for?
For the fragility of life, the tribulation of survival.
That's too general. The sorrow it conveyed is more than that.
What makes you think that?
It felt uniquely authentic, like it came from something real.
Do you know how this concert hall came to be? It was built upon the remains of an ancient town.
An ancient town.
Yes, an insignificant one. A tiny grain of sand in the long course of history. No divine blessings, no kindly fate. Only desperate hands clinging to life. Despite the struggle, this town was swallowed by a disaster, erased along with the entire civilization in the blink of an eye. Those good people's lives expired before the flowers in their caps, dying before they sickened. And the land beneath our feet turned to ashes, bereft of its former laughter and joy. Sighs, groans, shrieks that rend the air. And no, nothing. That was the way the world ended. Not with a bang, but a whisper. However, for some reason, one person survived. She drifted through the ruins, searching for signs of life, only to find none. On and on she walked, yet no matter how far she strayed, she could never escape that pit of death. Tell me, do you think this lone survivor suffered more than the dead?
Maybe.
Beneath this concert hall lies the story that gave birth to this melody. I wove her burden into the composition to release it for her. I still remember the words she could never let go of. Why is our world like this? What do you mean?
If this world can't be changed, then maybe it's time to take a different path. Even if it's nothing like before. Just like how I chose to change myself.
You changed yourself? What kind of change was that? That sounds intriguing. I wonder if each of us can change in that way. I've gained more than I imagined from this performance. But it's still not good enough. I want to include the voices of the past, making that history a true part of it. Is that a promise? All right. I'll be waiting for you then. I'll save you a VIP seat next time. Besides, I also want to hear more stories about how you started over. This tour led me to a friend. He understood the true emotions woven into my music.
So, the friend she mentioned... was it me? And the one she's been waiting for is also me. No, that doesn't seem right. Did we really meet at this concert? It could have been an illusion she created on purpose, not something that really happened. With a gem at stake, this could be her attempt to throw me off.
I hope this special day brought you happiness.
Nah, ini di sini terakhir aku.
Thank you. I'm happy. This reunion is an unexpected surprise.
Today was just grand. We sailed together, watched a play, and even had our own little concert by the road.
Yes, it was just like the old days.
Verlova, did you notice how many people were cheering for us?
I'm sorry, but I cannot let her remain for too long.
I once bowed before the divine, a servant in its name, offering my faith in return for those I loved. Yet the divine remained silent, watching as fools took my abilities as a free elixir. I once sought science, surrendering my own flesh and blood to prove resurrection was more than a dream. But I was deceived, used as a mere material in their pursuit of immortality. I once turned to the people, asking if the wave-worn phenomenon had ever cradled life. But I was cursed, branded a harbinger of doom by the terrified. So I begged no more. I sought in silence. Again and again, failure upon failure, loss upon loss. Until today. Until you let me see Triss.
A fleeting moment, yes. But this is only the beginning. You seek to start over, don't you? Then make full use of your power. Survive. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of humans. Make her last longer than she did yesterday. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Time will creep forward to the last syllable of recorded time until the day she's more real, more joyful than ever before. Until the day Leia drives with you to another concert. Until the day old Aeschylus rehearses by your side once more. Until the day you voice the apology you denied your mother all these years. Even a fragile civilization deserves the right to grow. And you, Frolova, will be the beacon of that hope. The road ahead will be long, grueling. Such is the nature of any righteous cause. Fear not. We will walk it with you. The resources, the knowledge, technology, all will be yours. You have met the others. Though our pasts differ, our goal remains one and the same.
Then, from this moment on, I walk with you. I will spend endless years. I will pay the heaviest price. I will silence all distractions. I will wield everything at my disposal to bring back the light.
Welcome to the Fraxiters.
You're too sharp.
A shift in melody means a change. That's what you taught me.
You're truly one to leave mixed emotions.
From operating the orchestration mechanism, to wielding tacit discords at will, to opening the gateway to the beyond by yourself. It seems that your recovery is in sync with the merging between you and the beyond.
And yet, there's no reason for you to raise your blade against me. Not now. The gem is no longer in the beyond. If we are to retrieve it from Fenrico, we must work together. The modulated melody failed to play its part, and so once again, the choice is yours.
Langsung hilang pedangnya.
That piece. Did I really hear it before?
Whether it's real or not, it changes nothing.
changes nothing.
Hurry. Are we there yet? Music
Mungkin
to
sedikit
my
lagi sih,
ears.
sedikit lagi lawan Frakti di si Fenrico. Habis lawan Fenrico baru ke sistem super.
I am
Aneh sih.
the first, yet shall be the servant of all.
Is that the dark tide?
Does it work?
I remain here to guide the lost and bring true peace to Laguna.
Kake.
Fenrico can summon the dark tide creations. From among the faithful, a powerful harbinger shall arise, bringing both life and annihilation to the dark tide into this world. He's the harbinger.
We river took a symphony of life. First life or death, no alternative. Witness blossoms in wilt.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face waves rise. Judgment strike.
Masih ada satu lagi. Upsi. Ting. Enrico, I'm coming. Suaraku ini kali ya.
The gem's power grows.
Salvation, ascension, and unity. This will be the one true path.
God damn, this is so cool. Ah, ije.
Heed mine.
Wind rises.
Sabar. Biar harus I see.
Hopefully this helps.
An intriguing concerto. Symphony of life. We river.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked.
Hopefully this
Pengen lawan
helps.
Fenrico gampang kali.
You must go now.
Ada pinjaman anjir.
Heed the echoes.
Boom.
Symphony of chant. Songs of old.
The faithful shall not falter. By faith shall their souls be preserved. Thou shalt walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances.
Symphony of life.
Okay. Behind this.
Hark, O breath of the winds, bow thee down and yield, ye lost souls.
Anjir. Halo kali.
This symphony of life.
Wind calls, waves follow. Good.
Thus wails rejoicing, the soul never entombed.
The faithful shall not falter. By faith shall their souls be preserved.
Habis setiap ulti ya. Diusir lagi.
Thou shalt walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances.
We wither together.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will fade.
Thus
Sana.
Hark, O breath of the winds, bow thee down and yield, ye lost souls.
Los souls.
meaningless but symphony of life.
Hopefully this helps.
Aduh.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
An intriguing concerto. Life or death, no alternative.
Hai.
Fenrico, stop! The Thenodian is using you! You are the harbinger of the Dark Tide!
Absurd! I stand against it. How could I ever be his puppet? O Sentinel, return the souls in darkness to this world. Let all worlds be made one.
The gem is fleeing into the dark tide.
My predecessors. What you taught... The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. No. Even with the body perished, hope and salvation shall endure. Righteous One, please save Renacita's souls from the paradise.
Your plan won't work.
Says the one who hasn't witnessed the years, the failures, the countless attempts I've made. What gives you the audacity to pass such judgment?
You've already tried everything. Can't you see? The path you're on only leads here, nowhere beyond.
Among thousands of paths, surely one will lead me back to them. And even if I'm wrong, I fear not starting over. I've done it time and time again.
What meaning is there in chasing something that's neither realistic nor attainable?
I know they're there.
Those fading reverberations did not and cannot return to life. No matter how long you hold onto their frequencies, the result will be the same. The villagers are dead. What you've created are tacit discords. If you continue turning the entire town into that, you're not creating a paradise. You're creating a hell.
The villagers are dead. So, you saw them in their human form. Then how can you claim my goal is unattainable?
It's what they forced on you. And the trysts you saw? Fleeting, unstable, an illusion. And yet, you still believe everything they say can become real.
The Fraxidus showed me a way
Kamu udah berapa
forward.
lama main WoW? Udah
Even if they have their own motives, even if we're only
dari
using
kapan ya?
each other,
Dari awal
I
WoW
cannot.
rilis kayaknya.
If they can help me take this step, then another step may follow, and another. No matter how steep the price, I'll pay it, step by step, until I reach the end I seek. Love, sincerity, compassion,
Cuman
trust.
pensi beberapa
What you
bulan.
and your cronies hold dear is but a jest to the Fraxidus. No bond lasts forever. Without true loyalties, there can be no betrayal, no deceit. I no longer buy into such illusions. After all, even if you believe with all your heart, even if you wait patiently at a crossroads, the one you're waiting for may have long since forgotten you, forgotten the promise they swore to keep. I waited for a long time. I won't wait anymore. What was once an unforgettable encounter between us can now be the thread that weaves a paradise for them.
Tiba-tiba play hijau.
You've gone too far.
You're one to talk. How amusing. You, with your long life and its endless possibilities, still choosing to start over, even at the cost of all your memories. The irreplaceable bonds, the emotions that make us human, are the brightest lights and most precious treasures in our fragile existence. What madness, what cruelty, what impossible goal would drive you to cast them all aside? You've gone further than I ever could. Perhaps you believe more than I do, that only in endless time can true eternal perfection arise. That only then will a brave new world arrive. We walk different paths, yet in the end, we are both driven by the same madness. Why argue who's fallen further? The only difference is that you've forgotten it all.
You never understood the true value of human life.
Nor have you stepped beyond the boundary that death has placed upon the human soul. So, this is our finale.
Aku mikirnya bakal happy ending loh. Masa nggak happy ending sih?
I'm sorry. I've come home.
Fenrico spoke of a paradise. What does it mean?
Dicoba loba.
And save Renacita's souls? Was he pointing to the source of the anomaly in Renacita?
I heard curses. Not loud, but deep. I deserve them. Soon, it will gather enough strength to herd the people and drown Renacita beneath the dark tide. The gem isn't the true heart of the problem. The false journeying paradise has created an illusion of everlasting peace, hiding the real source of the catastrophe. I will remain here to stem the dark tide's spread. Now, I can sense it clearly. The fluctuations from the paradise are not in Raguna, but in Septimont. I cannot reach that far. I must rely on you to go, find, and solve the crisis there. Only then can those who abandoned their faith save their homeland.
That was exhausting. I can't believe it. That gate sent me to some lab so far away. Finally made it back. So, what happened after that? Did we win? What? Huh? What should we do now? Let's track him down. Huh? What's the bigger deal?
We were after the gem to find the source of the anomaly in Renacida. Now we have a better lead. The journeying paradise. That might also explain why the Fraxidus took the gem and what they're really after. We'll head to Septimont to uncover the truth. Maybe it's time we spoke with the F-War.
Oh, alright. Are we heading back now?
Oh fuck.
Come hold me near, come dance with me in a rosy haze of yesterday. Reverie, don't drift away, please. Keep me here in your warm embrace. I'll trade anything for you for one more day. I'll perfume your dreams with scent of flowers and summer breeze. It's true, it feels a lot more real when we whistle through the field. When I sing this song for you. My dear Reverie, come hold me near, come dance with me in a rosy haze of yesterday. Reverie, don't let
Lalu dia gabung dengan Fraxidus untuk membalikan orang-orang villagernya gitu loh, penduduknya. Makanya kayak aduh, I don't know man, this is sad.
I wonder if the unrest here has spread to Raguna. I'd better return and check it out.
Cuma sekali bisa ini dong ya. Aku nggak bisa kemana-mana anjir.
Achoo! The smell here is kind of weird. Wait! It feels alive. I know that sounds odd, but I mean, whatever's on the other side is pulsing along to the beat of someone's life. It's
What?
kind of faint, but it's definitely a part of a person's frequency. Hey, what was that thing you were holding? It smelled exactly the same as this place.
You mean her baton?
Lewat betul.
It seems like the beyond is now completely merged with her. If you can feel the pulse of life in the beyond, it means she's still alive.
Oke.
Okay, I just gave the place a good sniffing. Only some leftover energy. Nothing smells wrong. Maybe. It's kind of like we're walking right into someone's thoughts.
Ini story karakter kan? Story karakter nanti aja. Aku mau ngelanjutin main story soalnya. Aku bahkan nggak tahu main story yang mana satu. Korea kah? Main quest. Ini Enter Beyond nanti aja, tapi kayak mana cara? I see. Tapi cara kesini kayak mana? Fabricatum. I see. Oke. Mari kita ke Septemon. Septemon di mana ya? Aku lupa. Maksudnya tempat Septemon ini aja udah kayak Cyberpunk anjing. Di sini doang aku nge-lag. I am nge-lag. Aku kayak mana ganti aja. Kok bisa-bisa main story di atas sih? Dan aku spawnnya malah di bawah pula. Ada pizza berarti ama sih jelas tani anjing.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold. Oh. famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the F4's palace. But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. This effort really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer. This smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus. We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Aphra's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the Great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal. But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, Anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
Ya siapa tiba-tiba ngomongnya?
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
Tahu I see. Kalau kenapa langsung aja ngobrol ya?
The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the effort, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F-word, too. Oh, your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Ephor of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits. Augusta, a girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage, and yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Tiba-tiba amat aja berhentinya. Apa nih? You guys will follow me in the story of Augusta, but simply telling it might be a bit dull. When the listener become the protagonist of such story might be a good option. This should add a more impressive touch to the sound and images you see it to hear and see. This moment you are Augusta, you shall relive the life her past, face the same choices she once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. Okay. Of course, Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you make, it will not alter our reality. Okay. Yet be wary, fate is fickle, and misstep can lead to a severe end. Weigh your choices carefully. Her past decisions may not have always been the best. Understood. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex talk, and let me sing the epic of young girl Augusta. A gentle warm light began to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small frightened girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimonian gladiator stand guard around her. Okay, continue. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid, we know what the Dark Tide did to your home and we're here to help. Boldly observe the man in front of you, timidly. Timid apa ya, aku lupa. Salah aku. almost hungry. Yes, should be enough to keep you from starving for now. Cek, salah cok. We can take you to September City. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike. Start staring at these ruins won't change anything. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold again the dark ties. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. The gladiators shake their heads and pat your shoulder. And then starts balance the story and says Europe. If you choose to leave the village, guys, the words reveal the truth. You lack the strength to protect your home. Protect the home you are leaving behind. You travel. You engage with the gladiator. Following the gladiator, you arrive in the city September by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Oh, I see. A poster of Gladiator Agun is pinned to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. You must know Septimon refers strength here only the victory reigns. That is louder than the city itself. It or be eaten, such is the way of the city to survive. You'll have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. You can't stop thinking about their conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength in Septemon. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you will find the strength you're looking for. As you leave, you notice the three words stand out in the status and talent. They seem to be the essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as mere boring display butchery, but were hardly entertained by the sight of rats raking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Wanna have a little bet on how many minor rats are gonna try for a Agun this year? Them and their stands be thinking. You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back, someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to see the fight through to the end. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator star but takes on few proteges. So you want to join the Aegon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? You recall the decision about gladiator identity, status and talent. People in the city of Septimon seem to value this more than anything. You choose to speak honestly. The doctor to your home and you came 2 71 seeking strength. Is that so? You've got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crash and trample. I've seen enough of idiots like you. What now? Still here are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. You win. Instead, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trail. Blades meet in a sharp clash. Gotta move with practice. Easier quickly defeated. Brainless. Do you realize how weak you are? Do you really know how you're fighting against you? Can you really pass me? You can. Now, how do you plan to end this? Back for round 2 are we? Counter like you sure are past as the city folks say you are, huh? Just like last time, you on my challenge. Got to use of you. Alright, this is not your prayer. Too slow, too weak. Your foolish swing only brings small to your enemies. Is that your best or knife? Well, I guess the red lead that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate, you've lost. Still not ready to give up. Why don't you sell your sword? I'll get you some food at least. This time you berkata again, dragging your exhausted body but nearly at your limit. The wind swept away the blade, whispered past, and you suddenly homes of sunlight cascades on the great oak leaves. And you hear your friend louder, your parents' gentle calls. But in the very next breath, a bone deep chill engulfs you. That touch, you know it all too well, though race across your mind, and your hand instinctively grips the sword head. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. The figure claims the weapon of the defeat. It's a symbol of conquest. This sword is yours now. If you're determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get here. Augusta, that's your name, isn't it? The moment you step into the arena, you will lose these names. Spectre may brand you with number, symbol, or even name of some wild beast. The only last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without their rented status and talent. Tell me, will I see that day?
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now. Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve? Then Kato must have been an idealist to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Pilih lagi, aduh. Down break. Willpower apa? Willpower ini. The real pale glow one has already passed under the Kato training, and today the grind continues. You arrive at the training site, repeating the same moves over and over again. As begun to wear on your passion, you notice some gladiator training in moves you never seen before. You decide to. You reflect on your own training. It was always you alone facing the wooden post, patching yourself up over and over. Days slip by, and the gladiator gun draws near. Today, Kato will give you final lesson. I've done all I can to prepare you. Now you're on your. There's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pushed you through all this training? Your ideal has never faltered since you left home to be strong enough to protect others. You meet Kato Gaze, and he reads the answer in your eyes. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Kato's words from when this all started. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their heart and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talent. Tell me, will I see that day? You're aware that sponsors for gladiators are gone, are mostly nobles and wealthy merchant figure beyond your reach, except perhaps in the underground area. These are all top of the line merchandise I got here. Care to have a look? product on display, a few other gladiators stands in the middle of the underground arena. Pretty nice by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stand. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. The audience cast their eyes in your direction. However, all you receive is constant laughter in return. Alamak. This laugh, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiator existed only to serve their desire. Well, a village girl with such unremarkable fortune, dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Septimon had a joke this amusing. What can you offer, prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think playing innocent will win your favor? Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. Entertainment, you say, huh? In Septimon's strength defines word, we shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. You turn your view toward the voice with heavy step. A well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stand towards you. The smell of rotten stand is unlike the smell of rats as the Septimonian had put it, but a full odor of power and wealth. I engage only in profitable venture. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them and we may speak for a brave young lady. Anjing masih lanjut. You accept the number. Outside the walls, Seven City lies a wasteland plagued by the dark side, your homeland. And all you can't help but feel sentiments no different from them. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls the mutant cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. The first threat is to slay the beast, and the noble, however, decide to strip you of all equipment but a dual sword. The mountain trail winds like a serpent among the char tree. Some dozen of bleached skeleton lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first rays of the sunlight split the clouds, the cave reveals itself, praising that before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Aduh. Shh. Get down. You're trying to get yourself killed. Hold your breath or you are alert. You turn around and see Hunter just in a massive beast roars and walks past where you are hiding. Aduh, aku salah pilih terus, cok. After the Iron Beast has left, you apologize. You apologized to the hunter. It was thanks to him. The beast did not notice you. Wearing Widow's clothes, your septum greater. I used to be just like you, lost a big mess. But tossed out by the noble hand like this were nothing but their plaything. The skill hone are now merely tools for survival. Everyone has abandoned the strength desperately needs. Only man go for that lion. It's very rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparation for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. After a few days, you've managed to grasp on overall behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus, you march toward the deep cave. Deep within the cave dark embrace, you tread softly, then a sudden dread freezes your step between the flickering torch flames. A monstrous shape appears, the lion beast fire from the nether dens amid its golden mane, while claws like scythe tear wounds in the earth. As you expected, your sword fails you. It's effective against the lion, but before you can take a breath, the lion thunderstruck. Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with your ring at the stalactite above. It crashes down into the lion gaping jaws. You land on its neck. It longs to seize you, but your swift dodge forces it claw into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull and beast strangles itself in front. The trial has ended and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. The water is cascades down into the mountain valley and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hand in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds gather and the fish vanish. You sense the forest unease at your presence. The creature panic plunge into you into reflection for the first time. You realize that power can instill fear. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes a second trial upon you. Killing a beast is hardly achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all the warrior septimen have 2 lives. Kato seemed to mention this before. One by their parents and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword in the greater hands as their life in the arena. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you are worthy of standing in the arena. To get admission pass for the again, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight with demon as your reputation grows. You so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fall. Look, it's a girl again. Didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? You have grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. One by one, the gladiator you've challenged grow in numbers. Those you defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Even in September, there's a limit to opponent proof challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to stick out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. Do you have any idea who Victor Father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Aegon. Power, wealth, those aren't things brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer, perfect job and a substantial fortune if you walk away from the well. You reject the bribe without second thought, humiliated, and the nobles spit curses in your face. Aduh, tapi ini naik teman tinggi. You ignore the counter peasant. Do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. Yaelah, turun terus. The same silence, the rambling serpentines of contract. Let's go. There's no point in talking sense to ignore a fool then again. I appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. The throwback of Kratos' way to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm and mocking gesture. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. The day arrives, Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility at stake. You may well how look he were but a few days prior. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent scion and casually leave his pretty helmet with the tip of your sword. I have won, and I achieve it without wasting your time. Do you see your gilded lies shattered before your real strength? The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponent defeated. Now only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you except one. Aridel, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. A sword tempered by countless battles, no less sharp. Amidst the endless chanting of the name Ariel, you arrive as promised. Your opening towering physique dwarfs yours, and his crushing presence bring to mind the fearsome lion beasts. After several actions, You notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain foothold, and Ariel armor is unusually heavy. You are all too familiar with the noble, despicable tricks. You then shift your pace, luring Ariel into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his step grows loose, his reactions loose. Your sword stopped just before the neck of Sam Timon's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately the crowd erupts into applause. Step. Apaan anjing? Ini ngelanjutin gimana anjing? Step. Habis itu, is that so? Anjing salah gue, kill. Anjing salah lagi. In front of everyone, watchful eye, you only take a sword and you then bow toward the audience before turning to leave. The next day you arrive before the old school noble with 100 lives. Ariel is merely made of septimotion flesh. Above him stands a greater force. The third trial is to earn the blessing of Arsinosa. I know Arsinosa has never tasted defeat. People say it's big, no human can ever reach the last wall of 7, but it's this insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimon, Arsinosa. On the eve of the trial, you return the training grounds and you wait for Kato. You find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring company in your pursuit with your strength. Wow, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength bring conquest, such as immunity oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of legendary gladiator warrior who would always fuse their opponent's sword with their own after victory. Now you decide to tread the same path than before the smithy. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do this with power not of your own, watching the blacksmith hammer rise and fall. Seemingly critical idea emerged. In the end, you use your force to fuse all the swords into one. Your force never stand out among the sonated, but seemingly insignificant power is not to be stronger than the force fire energy. day of the final trials arrive, you walk to the arena center and you force a bronze horn blade from top 12 stone pillar. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival a strain of Arsinosa. Suddenly, a rambling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The noble banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow shallows the sunlight around you. Arsinosa appears. It's awake, a noble shriek. Arsinosa stands silently beside you. Slowly its eyes open, coldly watching you. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shattered the stone pillar. You roll aside barely, dodging the flying debris. A chill shipped through the tear in the close of your left shoulder. The scream from the sailor soon drowned by the lioness roar. A wave of sound and dust raps past your ears. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet her descending paws. You manage withstand Arsinosa's fierce attack, and at the moment it withdraws, seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood, its pale in the arena. Arsinosa ceases her attack, her mane brushing against your blood-stained face before she lowers her head. Turning with applause, you hear a crowd chant your name in honor. O wise and noble Arsinosa, the mighty guardian Septimum, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. When the cry of triumph resonates with the earth, we see the fire of unity blaze across Septimum. The sun and moon witness this extraordinary feat, witness our epic dedication to Septimum. As the problem rises, you realize that by earning Arsinosa's blessing you have been granted a privilege. You are crowned the champion without a great agony. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. You have shattered the Kying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall will gladiator follow on the righteous path. You shall live no more fragile lives to trample before death. You shall ensure that your homeland tragedy will forever be undone. Yet should this new rule forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well, then, no time for pointless for anymore. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your true life shall serve Septimum. Anjir, cok, capek aku baca.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration? I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story, the reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page. It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But your epic continues.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat, and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet. Priestess Iuno, unruly behavior, left Tetragon Temple without permission, and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters, and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Terjang badai. Now what? Masih kan?
Sure is a beautiful day. So, any news from the F4 rover? Or are we still chilling like we've been for the past few days?
Good day, Sir Rover. I am Damien, an attendant in service to the F4's palace. By direct command, I have come to deliver you Her Excellency's personal letter. It concerns a matter of utmost importance.
Me and my big mouth. Hey, what does it say? Scooch up a bit.
It says Augusta is taking care of everything on her end. She's ready to meet us at the F-Force Palace as agreed. It's most likely something to do with the hunt. We shouldn't keep the F4 waiting. Time to go, Abby.
Oh, you mean now? Well, I'll think I'll sit this one out and leave all the heavy stuff to you guys. Chat for as long as you like. Just give me a holler if you need me.
The F-Force Palace is just ahead. Looks like Augusta's already taken care of everything. Let's do this.
Kadang aku make, kadang kagak ya. Anjir, cokan kali, cok.
Impressive. I expected a challenge, but your performance far exceeds what I had imagined. Just as I thought, watching from the Colosseum's balcony is no way to understand a warrior's true spirit. Only by crossing blades can I feel the will to fight pulsing through your veins. Come, step closer. Laureate of Raguna, champion of Septimont, favored gladiator of Arsinosa. By the honor of these titles, it is only right you stand by my side. I, Augusta, Ephor of Septimont, offer you my highest esteem. Simple and efficient. No need for pleasantries. Here we let our blades do the talking. The Septimont way. I have no doubt that you and I will have plenty of opportunities to get acquainted. But that's not why I called you here today. On my behalf, and that of the Effor's Palace, I extend my deepest apologies for failing to keep our appointment. I hope this delay hasn't dampened your enthusiasm for the hunt. Tolerant and strong, just as I've heard. Virtues of a true hero. Well then,
Random.
seeing that your interest still holds, shall we discuss it? The hunt. In Septimon's long fight for survival, it holds profound significance. It is both honor and duty. For 100 years, countless gladiators have taken up the hunt and met their end in glory. It is no exaggeration to say that the blood of gladiators still burns in every inch of the Crimson Sanguis plateaus. Our ancestors built the defenses that line those grounds. To this day, they stand as the front line of Septimon's resistance against the Dark Tide. You've surely noticed the lingering blight cloud that hovers over the Sanguis plateaus. Since the first Dark Tide outbreak in Rinasita, that place has become a breeding ground for its horrors. As you've no doubt realized, our prey are tacit discords, born from the Dark Tide. Only those who desecrate Septimont fall beneath the gladiators' blades. The high tide is upon us, and it will be a storm like no other. My hunting party requires unstoppable warriors. Sacrifices are inevitable, but I believe you will be a banner that stands unbroken, Rover. I share your sentiment. Septimont takes pride in its many remarkable gladiators, but you are exceptional. A grand hunt awaits us, and my warriors and I long to do battle alongside a fighter such as yourself. Of course, the will of the extraordinary deserves to be heard. I'd like to know your thoughts on the matter. A straightforward answer. I like it. As for this goal of yours... Ah, yes. The Journeying Paradise. I've heard that laughable name before. A pity the hunt was made to shatter that little fantasy. As for the Sentinel's relic, go to the Earthrend Wedge. It's where the Sentinel Imperator first descended upon the Sanguis Plateaus, and is the epicenter of every hunt to this day. However, due to its significance, not even Septimon's highest officials are permitted near it. But if that is what you wish, say no more. I will make it happen. The trust I place in you stems from your recognition of my character. I admire your honesty, and I will honor it to the fullest. Only those bound by trust can go the distance together. I look forward to the hunt ahead. It honors me to journey by your side. Patience, my friend, is the first step to becoming a hunter. When the storm rages in the skies southeast of Septimont, I will await you at Tempest Cliffs.
Tempest Cliff indeed. I will come. Lah. Tar dulu.
I can't eat another bite. That's another full stomach for Abby. Huh? Hey, Rover? Look, over there.
That's a storm. Which means it's about time to meet up with Augusta. Tempest Cliffs. I remember that's where she told us to go.
Well, you better hurry. The same as always. Call me when you need me, and I'll be out in a flash.
This should be the right way.
If you're heading for Tempest Cliffs, head east. This path will take you straight to the Courtyard of Glory.
Ini kasih Noble yang jadi patronasnya Augusta.
Or perhaps, would you care to travel with me? After all, we share the same destination. Your reputation precedes you, Honorable Rover. I am Gladiator of Vidius, at your service. Gladiating and hunting are the very pillars upon which the glory of Septimont stands. I believe no gladiator would refuse such an honor if invited. I, of course, am no exception. Please, if you'll follow me, honored guest from afar.
Augusta spoke of the great surge we're about to face.
The Ephor speaks the truth. And this year's high tide has come later than usual, which bodes ill. It's a shame even the sharp ears of the Senate could not chisel through the high walls of Tetragon Temple to hear the whispers beyond. Is this an auspice of calamity or a prelude to a new legend? Only time will tell.
Come on, give me a hand.
Did you hear?
Over behind.
This one's
Sikit kali yang ikut Han.
Set? Yeah, almost ready.
The pleasure of escorting you to the Ephor has been fulfilled. For now, my duty ends here. From here, we march onward to the hunting grounds, where the dark tide's creations may await us. When the time comes, it will be a true pleasure to see your skills in action. Happy hunting.
Come, join us, Rover. The horns signal our departure. Precisely. These cliffs mark the opening of our campaign. Take courage, my friend. The path to glory will reveal itself under the feet of the brave.
Jadi kalau nggak ada glider disuruh Jun anjir. Anjir loncat semua aja. Mereka nggak pakai glider, mereka pakai naga anjing. Curang kali. Akhirnya bisa pakai Agusta.
Getting restless, are you?
That is a Chorosaurus, an abomination of the dark time. Do exercise caution.
Hopefully this helps.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds!
Conquest begins now.
Okay, that's fast. That's good. Damn.
Now is not the moment. Let it flee. The path it takes leads deeper into the trap we laid.
Whoa. Good shot.
That sound.
It's from Hornet.
Oh iya, sih nggak tahu ada yang pegangan.
It's
Pegangan
signaling we
itu sama
retire for the
Iona.
day. That's all.
Iona.
Augusta, time to bring your party back to the Hunter's Den.
Of course, priestess. Your arrow couldn't have come at a better time.
Seeing that Rover is here, I'll take that as a compliment.
The Hunter's Den. Busiest gladiator encampment across the Sanguis Plateaus. Nearly every hunter passes through here on their way to the hunting grounds. We will rest here before setting off for the next hunt.
I must admit, this place is rather magnificent. I suppose my predecessors forsook the peace they ought to have enjoyed just to share this hard-earned land with these hunters. Such magnificence is rightly owed to the temple.
The priestess's words are not without merit. I am well aware that I stand under blessings and will forever remember the sacrifices of the temple. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
Nobody.
Though we've already met, I suppose a proper introduction is in order. I am Yuno, priestess of the Tetragon Temple. Well, aren't you caught up on things? What you say is true, though I've long since grown tired of such affairs. Come now, Rover. Surely you can find me something more interesting to occupy my time. For instance, the hunt. Quite frankly, when it comes to dealing with the dark tide, none of these gladiators can hold a candle to me. Ha! Look at those looks. I've seen them all before. What can I say? When you're as dazzling as I am, jealousy tends to follow. I'll be making my way back, Augusta, lest my shine further sting the eyes of certain people. If you find yourself with free time later, consider visiting me at Tetragon Temple. Not every Outlander is granted access to its sacred halls. Make the most of it.
It's rare to see Yuno hold back like that. You must be someone different to her. Perhaps. We do share some common traits. Don't let her unruly side fool you. She is as dependable as they come. A Chorosaurus.
Betulan Saurus
Avidius was
ini.
correct. It is a tacit discord born from the dark tide. What he didn't have the chance to tell you is that it is the deadliest Chorosaurus of them all. We call it Tyrannos. The vanguard of the dark tide that rides its surge to reach our lands. The Threnodians' attempt to plague Septimont never came to fruition. But do not mistake that for victory. Our enemy will not bow so easily. The dark tide, immortal and indestructible, carries out the will of its creator, the Threnodian Leviathan. Only the Earthrend Wedge, that bears Sentinel Imperator's power, can sever the link between the dark tide and the Threnodian, burying the calamity deep beneath the Sanguis plateaus. The hunt is how we disrupt the dark tide's frequencies, by capturing and eliminating its creatures. However, the Earthrend Wedge's energy range is limited. Our mission is to deliver a true death to our prey.
Meaning we need to hunt and kill the beast near the Earthrender. Is that how we stop the dark tide from spreading?
Yes, and it must be done within Maroonwood. This confrontation with Tyrannos was expected, but it's not a fight anyone is eager to face. That beast is well aware of our plan. It's no mere prey. In many ways, it's a cunning hunter itself. Now, we wait. We wait for it to enter Maroonwood. The real hunt begins when the beast's hunger drives it to the wilds.
Your Excellency, the senators request your presence in the main tent. It's to discuss plans for the hunting operation.
Looks like I'll be occupied for a while. Relax. Take a walk around camp. The hornet's blare will sound our next departure. It's a sound that can be heard across the canyons. You won't miss it.
Ini aduh lanjut kayak istirahat dulu ya.
The high tide of unprecedented scale. The high tide of unprecedented scale. Could this be the one in the prophecy? The harbinger of Septimon's doom?
A high tide is a high tide. Every hunt is a gamble with our lives, no matter. Just keep your blade sharp. Whatever comes, we cut it down. Don't overthink it.
Divisi ini dapat 30 FPS aku. Ya apa segi?
About Avidius and the Senate. Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
A power struggle. Nothing new. But going up against Augusta is a steep hill to climb.
Without a strong forte, Augusta's strength was always going to have limits. She lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecies. Hard to compare her with a hero of heroes of the past.
I wouldn't put it like that. Knowing how Augusta operates, Avidius would even have risen to prominence if she hadn't allowed it. That kind of grace is the mark of a real ruler.
Yuno mentioned visiting her at Tetragon Temple. Got a bit of free time, might as well pay her a visit.
Oh, ini tempelnya.
I didn't think I'd find something this grand way out here in the hunting grounds. No sign of Yuno, though. Are those murals on the wall?
Good day to you, Sir Rover. It seems you too have taken an interest in the temple's murals.
They are the works of past priestesses. They depict prophecies glimpsed in the sacred flames. Ones already fulfilled, ones yet to come. In any case, all these murals point to two prophecies of importance. The first is a Ragunesi prophecy condemning Septimonte's lack of faith in the Sentinel. Hear this, O faithless ones of Septimont. The divinity of the high heavens has grown enraged. Should your monarch once more stand in contempt of their will, annihilation shall be your fate. The second is a continuation of the Ragunesi prophecy, delivered by Septimonte's priestesses. Only the hero of heroes of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempests still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. You seem drawn to that particular mural. It tells of a calamity yet to come. And, as always, the hero of heroes, who shall rise among us to turn the tide of fate. Yet the identity of this hero remains a mystery. Coincidentally, much like the absent part of this mural, the prophecy of our victory over the coming disaster remains untold. Whether the priestesses can't foresee the fate that awaits, or whether the true prophecy is meant to remain hidden, is indeed a question worth pondering.
Our would-be hero of heroes lost in daydreams again. What is it this time? Staring at an empty wall, hoping one day it will bear your name?
I happened to wander by, passing the time as one does. No need to trouble yourself with someone as inconsequential as I, priestess.
Inconsequential? Come now. Everyone knows you're the Senate's golden child. Those old loons wouldn't spare me a glance, but they hang on your every word. Have you been waiting long? Oh, I can't believe he got to you first.
Isn't paying respects to the heroes fairly commonplace? Surely we needn't allow rivalry to come between us, priestess.
I'm not blind to your tricks, Avidius. Do you really think Rover would take sides with you? Let me guess. Eliminating Tyrannos and the Dark Tide before anyone else would be the perfect act to prove you're the prophesied hero of heroes. 4 expeditions to Main's Deep, plus a Home Leaf medal, and now you think you can usurp Augustus' place? Don't make me laugh. Oh, read the room, will you?
Please. I don't deny that I am ambitious and aspire to better my station, but I value my duty to defend Septimonte's glory just as equally. Should I become the next hero, Septimont would be spared when the next calamity arrives. Is this not what the Tetragon Temple has prophesied?
Why, you...
She possesses many qualities worthy of a hero, but she lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecy. As a resonator, Augusta offers nothing special. Yet throughout Septimonte's history, every hero of heroes was born with extraordinary gifts. She may have the strength to wield a sword, but I doubt her ability to endure pain and the slow, wearisome passage of time like other resonators.
It's a pity that in a city built on prophecy, Augusta is a disruptor of the rules. I assure you, priestess, I will not act from the shadows. If Augusta seeks a fair challenge, I shall honor her with the respect she deserves. Priestess, Rover, I beg your leave. Perhaps we will bear witness to the birth of a new hero in the hunt to come.
Lah, si Rover anjing.
Well, there you have it. That's the gist of it. Finally, some time together, and now it's all ruined.
I don't understand. Given Augusta's prestige, the Senate has no real advantage in seizing power. What's their angle?
It all started when Augusta shook things up the moment she became Ephor, especially in rooting out corruption within the gladiators Aegon while ignoring the senators in the process. Naturally, it ruffled some feathers. Some even accused her of undermining the spirit of gladiating. In reality, they're just upset their piggy banks got smashed. More importantly, this is exactly the kind of chaos Augusta wanted. That idiot. She even went so far as to say, the citizens of Septimont only need to be loyal to Septimont, not her, Augusta. And then, like it's nothing, she tells me that the Ephor position only matters when a strong gladiator wants it. She's even more stubborn than I am.
Khawatir dia, khawatir. Jadi ceritanya khawatir.
Now, why would I be worried about that? I'm sure you've seen her sword. The inlaid blades are trophies of every gladiator she's defeated. Even ones with decent resonance powers like Ovidius, she eats for breakfast. Though Ovidius makes me rather uncomfortable. It's got nothing to do with his stance, it's more of a hunch. Something about him feels unnatural.
Karena story-nya si ini kali ya. Siapa itu yang para Praktides.
It's the Griffrex. It appears our prey has finally come out for some fresh air. We'll meet again later, but next time I'd like your undivided attention. No distractions,
Bro, berduaan aja gitu ya. Let's go.
Is that lady over there looking at me? I better go and greet her.
Gladiators guessing who the next hero of heroes might be.
Oh, ini Lilibet.
Ah. We've been expecting you, roving hero. I see. A void. An unknowable fate. Worry not, my child. A void is by no means nothingness. Follow its guidance and let it lead. It will open the path to boundless possibility, guiding us through the fog to shores untouched by any before us.
Perfect timing. I'll stretch my legs a bit. Huh. I wonder what Grandmother Lilibet and Rover are talking about. Never mind. It can wait. Let's get eyes on this beast, Aquila.
Render anjir.
Spirits of the hallowed land, answer my call. May the eternal sacred flames grant us boundless sight.
It's the horn. I'd better find Augusta.
Istirahat dulu, kalau misalnya malam bisa lanjut.
Time for a little nap.
Yang sudah berkunjung, terima kasih sudah menonton. Oke, see you in malam. Maybe kemungkinan malam, tapi kalau misalnya nggak bisa malam, paling ya nggak malaman lagi mungkin, atau besok mungkin, nih kan cepet tauin. Orimas, bye bye.